Hi guys, today's video is about three things: con prep, con crud, and con drop. Getting ready for a conference can be a little overwhelming, so here's a few things you want to make sure you bring with you to have the best time possible. It's so easy to get dehydrated. Even if you're inside, you're going to be walking miles and miles every single day, so trust me, bring your water bottle. Secondly, make sure you've got comfortable shoes that fit properly, and don't buy new shoes to wear to the con. Make sure that you break them in before the con, or your feet will hate you for it forever and you'll get blisters. New shoes need a break-in. Of course, your phone is going to be essential, but your phone is useless if it runs out of battery, so make sure you bring your charger and the appropriate cord. You're going to need something to carry all of your stuff in, plus all the merch that you're bound to buy, so make sure you bring a nice, small to medium-sized, comfortable backpack. And this is as good a time as any to remind you to write your name on everything. Take a piece of tape that won't destroy your equipment, like just some masking tape, not duct tape, and write your name and your room number and your phone number on everything. It's so easy to put something down and walk away, and if they can get in touch with you and get it back to you soon, your con won't be ruined. So name on everything. Networking can be a big part of conventions, but if you're like me and you have a little social anxiety, that can also be, well, anxiety producing. So take some cards with you. They really help to break the ice. You just pass cards to people, they give you their cards, and it works out just fine. I got mine with my address on the front and my email and my picture on the back saying Happy VidCon, just so they would remember me. Of course, you should pack all of your medications, bring them with you in your carry-on bag, and also throw in some things that you might need if you get the con crud, which is the next part of the video. Walking around and shaking hands with and touching things that, 18 to 20,000 other people have touched might give you the con crud. And it's just a general cold, you feel tired, you're already exhausted, your immune system is working at 100% overtime. So bring some Tums, bring some cough drops, bring some Pepto-Bismol, bring sunscreen even if you think you're not going to be going outside, and some aloe vera if you don't listen to me about the sunscreen and you end up getting a sunburn. If you have room in your backpack, it's not a bad idea to bring your favorite article just in case you run into your favorite person so that they can sign it. Also bring a pen. So you've made it through the convention, you're home, you're excited, you still have your lanyard, you're wearing all of your merch, and all of a sudden you start to feel kind of bad. Not physically bad, the con crud is getting better, but you feel emotionally just icky. What is that? Well, it's called con drop, and it's a real thing. There's some links down in the description if you want to read more about it. During the convention, you're living in kind of a brain heaven. It's utopia for your brain. You're getting hits of dopamine and oxytocin. Every 10 to 20 seconds, you're seeing something that's the best thing you've ever seen in your life. And of course, you can't maintain that when you come back to the real world, because the real world isn't like that. And thank goodness, because we wouldn't be able to sustain it. But your brain misses those chemicals and tends to get into a little bit of a funk. And that's totally normal. Nothing to worry about, but something to pay attention to and work on resolving. Here are a few tips to help with con drop. First of all, it's normal. Know that everybody goes through it to a certain extent and it won't last forever. Number 2, stay hydrated. Number 3, eat wholesome foods. Number 4, take time to journal about what you liked about the event. Relive it in your mind. Tell other people about it. Reach out to those people that you networked with. Find them on a group on Facebook, or make a group if there isn't one. Keep those connections, and that'll help you feel a lot better. And finally, if you have another convention that's going to be coming up, even if it's next year, start planning for it. Give your brain something to focus on that's positive and exciting, and that will help you feel better sooner. My first convention ever was VidCon 2016, and I had never been around that many people in my life. And when I came home, about 3 days later, I felt horrible. And I couldn't understand why until I started Googling and realizing that other people felt the same way that I did. It's totally normal, and it does go away, because mine went away. My therapist talked about it in the sense of people who are getting married, the day after they get married, they get a drop sometimes, because they've been thinking, sometimes their whole life, but especially for 6 months to a year before, building up and building up and building up to this one event, and then the event's over, and what are you supposed to do? So it just takes a little time for your brain to adjust and come back down to that normal level, and it will get there. If you've got any tips on what to pack for convention, how to avoid convention crud, or how to deal with con drop, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please hit like and hit subscribe if you'd like notifications when I make more videos. Talk to you soon. Keep smiling. Happy convention season. Bye.